Yeah, this is Malcolm Jackson again, and I'm going to do another spoken word for y'all. I hope you like it. It goes like this. Physically, I'm smoother than flawless diamond bricks. Mentally, I'm the best that's ever thought, and then breathed is lit. Spiritually, I'm a follower of God, not these religious tips. And poetically, I'm not yet the best because I haven't begun to spit. But by the end of this verse, you'll call me your nemesis, the wide decipher minds, the philosophical geniuses. I see through fake words like eyes on plastic lips. I'm a third-eye navigator on flying horses, and what I mean is this. I'm beyond the universe and heaven's elevated surfaces. I torch down the pantheons and check gods with simple wit. You don't want to battle. I bring the fury of endless chariots and unleash legions of soldiers that I hold down with solid grips. Look in my eyes when you speak or get no acknowledgement. I'm brighter than God's light, so when you look at me, protect your lids. Like Nas said, you're lucky we made it over on wooden ships. My ancestors died for me, so of course I don't fear a whip. Look in my eyes and see the rage of black abandonment. But hear me speak and you swore I was fluent in ancient languages. If you listen hard, you realize I'm saying some basic shit. But the way I do it, you not to persuade an atheist. If you think for a moment I'ma tone it down for you to catch my drift, I refuse to subject others to your lack of simple intelligence. My articulation has you drunk from the words I drip out the mouth of a spitter with precise and deadly sniper hits. This is my master my bad. This is my kung fu style, master mal with a pen so swift. My mind is pure gold, and I know you want a mind to sift. My thoughts surround your brain until I get your mind to shift, and then my words run down your soul like old and sacred hieroglyphs. Nah, this ain't Halloween. These lines are beyond the tricks. They're the words of a man with a majestic and lethal consciousness. I'll tear down the walls of coward-infested establishments and lyrically torture you with the pain of Mexican immigrants. I'm a militant-minded, revolutionary human activist with the consciousness of infinite graduates from ghetto campuses. I scorn falsehood, dripping from the lips of Vatican indoctrinates who are in it for profit, not prophetic spiritual enlightenment. And the problem is, Africans went from the emancipated into the colonists every time we embraced the flag of the country that kept us hostages. And while we turn a blind eye when our people are murdered for oil pits, third world countries are called the land of barbaric savages, that's propaganda instilled into the minds of poverty-stricken project kids asleep with their eyes wide open, unconscious of their unconsciousness. That's why I speak about the racism not taught in Harvard colleges and the insidious plots in the form of humanitarian gospel gifts. Who taught us this? I came up with a new word to describe the plots against my people who are dying in the streets without even a pot to piss. It's logicless to not use your brain or even your common sense, but that's what you're expected to do in order to still exist. Because as soon as you challenge the box with a mighty African power fist, they'll Huey, Malcolm X or convince you to live life like Martin did. Patriot Act taped to the front of your door so you can't forget, and then tear down all the schools and the ghettos and build up more prisons brick for brick. That's it. So what motivated me to write this piece? Well, to be honest, I was just kind of playing around with words. And then as I started putting it together and I started blueprinting the concept behind it, I was thinking to myself, I think people should hear this. I think there's a lot of stuff that goes on within the systems and a lot of stuff that's fed to us through the systems. And I think that people are kind of blind to it a little bit. And so my agenda for these kind of pieces is to kind of bring awareness to that, to show people that even though you think that you may be conscious, sociology says that you're conditioned to be unconscious. Therefore, it's my job as somebody who is conscious to bring that to you so that maybe you can see it and that you could do something about that and, move on from there. So that's what motivates me.